Hi and welcome to this primary maths session where we are going to look at mixed number and improper fractions. So if you aren't very confident with fractions, please go and watch some of the earlier videos in the fraction series, particularly equivalent fractions if you're not very confident with simplifying fractions, because that's going to come in handy for today. So mixed number and improper fractions. Now, a mixed number fraction is one like 2 1/4. Okay, it's a big number and a fraction. So I've got two wholes, like two whole cakes, and a quarter. An improper fraction is when I have the numerator, the number on the top of the fraction, is bigger than the number on the bottom. So normally our numbers like the quarter and the 2 1/4, the number on the numerator is smaller. An improper fraction is when the number on the top is bigger. And we can convert mixed numbers into improper fractions and vice versa. And there is actually a really important purpose for doing this. So let's go from mixed number to improper, and then we'll look at how we go back again. So to go from a mixed number to an improper fraction, I want to work out how many quarters I've got in total with two wholes and one quarter. Well, if I had two wholes, and excuse my slightly wobbly circles, then I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 quarters, and I've got an extra quarter. So I've got 9 quarters. And at the beginning, it might really help you to draw out what we've got in terms of the quarters. If, however, you're feeling pretty confident, then there's a slightly easier way to do it without having to draw. We times the big number by the little number. So we do 2 times 4 to make 8. And then we add on the top number 1 to make 9 quarters. Let's have a go at another one. Let's do 4 and a half. Okay, so I might draw my 1, 2, 3, 4 holes. There's my extra half. Split these in half roughly. Your drawings will be neater than mine. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 again. So I've got 9 halves. And again, if we wanted to do that without the drawing, we could have done 4 times 2 is 8, add 1 is 9, 9 halves. Why not have a go at one yourself? I know, exciting. Let's have a go at 1 2/3. Pause the video, have a go. I've got a hole and I've got, which I can split into 3. I'm really rubbish at splitting into 3. And then I've got 2/3 here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5/3. 3 times 1 is 3, add 2 would have given me the 5. And that's it. That's how we turn mixed numbers into improper fractions. Let's have a go. One more, okay, but I'm not going to draw it this time. Please, if the drawing helps you, then by all means draw it. But one's going to be a tricky one, so I'm not going to be able to draw this one very well, but you might be able to. Let's do 5 and an 1/8. Have a go for me. What would 5 and an 1/8 be as an improper fraction? If you did 5 times 8 is 40, add 1, gave you 41/8, then well done. Fabulous stuff. That's it. You can turn mixed number fractions into improper fractions. If you're not feeling totally confident with that, then all it takes is a bit more practice. And there's a worksheet that goes with this video for you to have a bit more practice at turning mixed number fractions into improper fractions. Now for the other way round. So if I wanted to turn my 10 thirds into a mixed number fraction, well, I would work out how many wholes I've got. So what's the nearest number to 10 in the 3 times table? 3, 6, it's going to be 9, isn't it? 3 3s are 9. So I'm going to have 3 whole ones. How many would I have left over from 9 to 10? I'm going to have 1 left over. So it's going to give me 3 and a third. Let's go through that again to make sure we understood. So I did, how many 3s go into 10? Well, 3, 6, 9. 9's the closest I can get. 9 is 3 3s. So I've got 3 is my big number. I'd have 1 left over, a remainder of 1, and so that gives me 1 third left over. Let's have a go at another one. If I've got 7 halves, well, 2, 4, 6, 3 whole ones with 1 left over. 2, 4, 6, 3 whole ones with 1 left over. Let's have a go at another one. If I've got 12 fifths, how many times does 5 go into 12? Well, I can go 5, 10, but then I get too big. So that's going to give me 2. And to get from 10 to 12, I'm going to have a remainder of 2. So that's going to be 2 and 2 fifths. Don't panic if you're not following this. It's quite tricky to get. It does take a bit of practice. Why don't you have a go at one? So if I had, let's go 17 sevenths. So I'm going to ask, how many times does 7 go into 17? 7, 14. So that's 2. I'm going to have 3 left over. So 3 sevenths. Did you get it? If you did, amazing. Well done. Excellent stuff. Okay, one last one. Let's have a go. This one is going to be tricky, but let's have a go at 34 ninths. Okay, 34 ninths. Have a go for me. Okay, how many times does 9 go into 34? Well, 9, 18, 27. The next one will be 36, which is too big, so it's going to give me 3. And then to get from 27 to 34, it's going to be 7 ninths. So 3 and 7 ninths. And that's it. That's how we turn our mixed fractions into improper fractions and our improper fractions back into mixed fractions. Now, why might we need to do this? Well, mixed number fractions are always nicer to understand, aren't they? They give us how many wholes we've got and how many fraction bits we've got. And that can be really helpful when we're working out real life sums to do with dividing up cakes and things like that. Improper fractions make it easier for us to add, subtract, times and divide our fractions. And so all that good stuff that we learned earlier, we could do with improper fractions. It's much harder to do adding, subtracting, timesing and dividing with mixed number fractions. So we would turn our mixed number into an improper fraction and then use that for our sum. If you want to have a practice, and I thoroughly encourage you to do so, then go and grab the free worksheet that comes with this lesson. It has answers in it too for you to mark your own work and give yourself a gold star if you've done really well. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next lesson.